Okie dokie, now we're on to weeks 15 and 16, changes in matter. Learning target says you're going to learn to investigate and describe that many physical and chemical changes are affected by temperature. Ooh. You'll know that you're successful when you submit your states of matter discussion post, submit your temperature of change quiz, and submit your physical and chemical change Venn diagram. So let's get started. Right-click, open in a new tab. You've got, it says compare physical and chemical changes. By the end of the folder, you're going to need to submit the physical and chemical change Venn diagram. Click here to download the file. As you move through the lessons, remember that you are supposed to find 2 ways that they are different and 1 way that these changes are the same. So let's download that while we're thinking about it. Venn diagram right here. This is Chrome, so it goes to the bottom. Click on it when it's downloaded, and then it'll come right up. Let's take a look. Remember, you can do it on the screen, or you can make your own Venn diagram with paper and pencil. If you're going to do it on the screen, you have to enable editing. It says type something about only physical changes. Type something else about only physical changes. Type something about both chemical and physical changes, so something they have in common. And then over here you're typing things that only chemical changes do or have to do with. So now that we've got that, let's keep going through the lesson. Next. And you already downloaded notes for Unit 4 Lesson 2. They're attached with the Unit 4 Lesson 1 notes. If you need them again, they're right here. Unit 4 Lesson 1 and 2. You need to log in to the science textbook. If you saved it, it makes it a lot easier. Remember, sometimes you gotta press spacebar and then backspace to make the login button work. Once you're logged in, go back to the textbook, click Next. You've got your textbook here. It says click on Unit 4 and then the play button next to Lesson 2. Unit 4 is open. Here's Lesson 2, play. This is the question you're going to have to answer, so pay attention to that one. Describe a physical change that you've observed that depended on temperature. You will go through all of these, and once you're done with 10, you can click on that and then answer the question. This is worth a grade, so make sure you do a good job. After that, we are done with the textbook. We need to look at the States of Matter forum. Open in a new tab. This is fun. Click on the box below or click here to try the activity in another window. Investigate the simulation, post 1 thing that you discovered. And there's no posts yet. You don't really have to reply to anybody. But watch, if you click here on the box, it downloads something right here, and we want to keep it. It's safe. And then you can click on it. In Chrome, that's how it works. I'm not sure how it'll look in the other browsers. Takes a second, but it's fun, I promise. Give it a second. This is a simulation, so it's something you can mess around with. So let's start with neon, I guess. No, let's start with water. I like water. This is what water looks like with its molecules. And if you increase the heat on water, this is what the molecules do. If you make it colder to the water, this is what the molecules do. They start coming back together and they move much, 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 much less. Let's try a solid. Oh, you can change the state. Cool. So basically what I want you to do is play with the different tabs and figure out something cool on here that I don't know yet, or that the other kids don't know yet. So when they go on it, when you're not here, they will find something out that's fun. Wow! But try to include why you think they did it. Like, why is this finger pushing down on this? Huh. Interesting. Either way, once you figure something out, you could even take a screenshot, too, to help us out. Remember, if you take a screenshot, you click down here in the bottom corner, and most people have a snipping tool. If not, you can look up how to take a screenshot on Google. Click on your snipping tool, and then you can, oops, here it is. Click and drag what you want to take a picture of, and you could post it to the forum to show everybody the cool thing that you did. Remember, you'd save it, and then you'd add it to the post. But that's what I want you to do on this one. It's just posting something fun you found out in the simulation. Last but not least, we have a textbook. Let's say you wanted to do another textbook lesson in the same day you did the first textbook lesson. I'm going to show you a cool trick. Don't log in. Just click next, and you're already logged in because you didn't turn the computer off. Of course it's going to fib. I lied. I thought it would work that way. You can go back and get there this way. Right-click, open in a new tab. We are authenticated. Click login. Bam. Oh well. I thought I had it figured out. Oh well. So now you're going to click Unit 4 and the play button next to the lab. I love labs. On Lesson 3. Here's play button next to Lesson 3. How can temperature change matter? I'm going to peek ahead. I want to see what it does. Make a prediction. Oh yeah, I remember this one. When you fill these in, don't worry about going too nuts about how much you write in here because these are just for practice. They don't send me your answers. Can you explain the difference you found for the flasks at the different temperatures? This is worth a grade though. So go through each of the steps in the slides, and then it says, can you explain the differences you found for the flasks at different temperatures? So that you want to take your time with and answer very thoroughly because that's worth a grade. Alright, so that's it. I believe we're going to pick up where we left off with study jams in the next video. If you have any questions, please let me know.